Hello guys, a very good evening to all of you, and I welcome you to the StudyIQ channel. And in the daily PIB analysis English lesson, you are welcome here. I gave you some MCQs yesterday. We are going to talk about them. NH52, which is according to the new series of numbers, because according to the latitudes and longitudes, these numberings are changed. So NH52, it is going through the state of Maharashtra, and it is connecting to the region of which region? You see, this is the Marathwada region. So this is connecting mainly Marathwada region to the Solapur area. So the answer would be D here. And this is the Maharashtra's map. This is Vidarbha, this is Marathwada, and this is Madhya Maharashtra, this is Konkan and Goa. So four important major areas are there in state of Maharashtra. You see, these data are extremely important in the PIB from the prelims point of view in the UPSC examination, and the morning lessons of the Hindu analysis. They are extremely important for the mains perspective from for your opinion making. And also don't miss any lesson. 20-minute lesson of this PIB data, and 40-minute lesson would be the Hindu data. So they both are going to help you enormously, and after some days you will be able to know this thing. Next MCQ was regarding the Swadesh Darshan scheme, and as I told you, this Swadesh Darshan scheme was going on from 2014-15, and the first project of this Swadesh Darshan scheme in the northeast, it was in the state of Meghalaya. Okay, and this Orchid Lake Resort, it was inaugurated there, and it was the state of Meghalaya, and it is not the flagship scheme of Ministry of Culture, it is the scheme of Ministry of Tourism. Okay, now first option, it was launched in 2018-19 budget. No, as I told you, it started in 14-15, way back. So 3 only is the correct answer here. Next, regarding the PLI scheme, as I told you, it is one of the oldest one in India, launched in the British times. So first is correct, and the Rural Postal Life Insurance. This started in 1995, not in 2018. In 17, the Sampurna Gram Bima Yojana, with the extension of this RPLI, was launched again. So here the only one would be the correct answer. Okay, next question was regarding the Sampurna Gram Bima Gram Yojana. It was the Ministry of Communications scheme. Actually, in 2017, the Minister of Communication launched it with the extension of RPLI, Rural Postal Life Insurance. So this was the data. I gave you some wrong option yesterday regarding this. I did not write Ministry of Communication in any of them, so it was my mistake. So it was the answer of this question, the Ministry of Communication. Okay, next, she was Norway's PM attended the Raisina dialogue. The dialogues I was explaining to you yesterday, organized by ORF, Observer Research Foundation, plus Ministry of External Affairs. Okay, and the joint statement was also launched for both the leaders. And next, Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs data. The winter session of 2018 of the Parliament is concluded. Today it is concluded. Okay, and you see 3 main sessions come every year. First is budget session, next monsoon session, and third one is the winter session. And this is the winter session that is concluded, and productivity of the Lok Sabha was 47%, and for the Rajya Sabha it was only 27%. Only 5 bills were passed by both the houses. Okay, and they will become the act. Now the passing of 124th Constitutional Amendment Act was the biggest achievement of the winter session. It was the citizenship bill, and where all these communities who are in minority in the countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan, so they are allowed here to take up citizenship. So it was regarding that. It was a kind of a historical amendment bill that the minister is saying. Next, 17 bills were passed by Lok Sabha separately and 5 by Rajya Sabha. But you see, only 5 bills were passed by both the houses of the parliament. That's the main thing, which are going to become the act. Okay, which were these 5 ones? This was regarding the cerebral palsy and disabled people. Second was regarding the appropriation bill. Appropriation bill means what? When money is withdrawn from the Consolidated Fund of India, that is under Article 266. So they need to appropriate this amount. Appropriate means they need to bring the appropriation bill, and then it will become the act. Then only they can take money from this particular Consolidated Fund of India. And you see, sometimes after some months are gone after the budget, they need extra money. So here some supplementary grants were needed for some ministries. So regarding that, this appropriation bill was. And next, the National Council for Teacher Education. As I told you, this bill is very, very important. This is the statutory body and the most important body in the teacher education area of Ministry of HRD. Okay, so that's important. This bill came, and that the last one was Constitutional Amendment 124th bill. Okay, this was passed. Next information is from the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Prime Minister's flagship program, ENAM. It was in too much of highlight 2-3 years back when it was launched. Electronic National Agricultural Market. They are website based, digital platform based electronic markets for agricultural produces. Okay, these produces are sold on the platform, and it is going to be the game changing thing for the problems of farmers mainly, because the biggest issue is the money that they get out of their product when they bring their produces to the mandis and all. And mandis are the most corrupt places in India till date, and there they don't avail good amount for their produces. So most of the times they need to go to market, and they don't get the exact amount and the appropriate amount for their produce. But now here at the digital platform, this agricultural market, which are electronic markets, okay, there they will be able to see their produce electronically on their mobile. They can see on the website of this ENAM that their products are being sold, what is their prices, and who is buying them, how these things are sold on the platform. So ENAM is going to be not just a scheme, it is going to be a journey that is going to change the lives of farmers, and the aim of doubling the income, that is going to be a reality only with the execution of this particular scheme. So it is working, and the main achievement is another milestone. By commencing the interstate trade, till now only the intra-state trade was happening. That means trade inside one state. Okay, there are agriculture produce markets. Okay, APMC mandis are there, and between these APMCs within a state, this trade used to happen. And the issue of transportation and all, they were also big things. But now interstate trade happened for the first time, and it was between the state of Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so either trade used to happen either within the APMC or between two APMCs situated within the same state. Okay, so that's the thing. Now very first interstate transaction, this was between Haldwani of Uttarakhand and Bareilly of UP. Okay, so that's the thing. It's a e-trading platform. They may ask you regarding this, regarding the category of it. It's a e-trading portal, and it seeks to network the existing physical regulated wholesale markets, which are APMC markets. Okay, and through a virtual platform. So this ENAM would be the virtual platform which will actually join these physical markets of APMCs or these mandis. Okay, so it is going to be the unified national market for agricultural commodities, that we already know about it, because it is not the new scheme. New addition is only the interstate trade that has become possible now, and the e-payment settlement directly come into farmers' accounts. Okay, so farmers, they can check that their produces are being sold on the platform, and the money they will get out of their sale, that money would come directly into their bank accounts. Okay, so that's the thing. Next, farmers can access anywhere from their mobile or computer or something like that. And so till now 585 agricultural markets, which are regulated markets in 16 states and 2 union territories, are integrated. Okay, and 415 will be additionally integrated till March 2020 year. Okay, so till now only 585 are possible. Additional 415 will be added in the near future till 2020 year. Next, Ministry of Mines data. Year-end review has come. Yesterday we saw the year-end review of Ministry of Telecommunications. So here main highlight is the amendments in the mineral auction rules. You see, there was an act, MMDR, Mines and Mineral Development and Regulation Act. It was 1957, which was amended in 2015, and that was a historical one. And at that time, it was done for the first time. What was done? Auction of concessions for major minerals, and it was a kind of a great change. That was the first time the auctions happened on the electronic platforms and all, and the single window clearances were given. So this process became totally fast, and out of corruption they brought them in a transparent way. So this was great. And after 2 years, in 2017, they again updated the rules. Okay, so mineral auction rules were amended in 17 out of consensus between all the states. And aero geophysical survey, that is done by satellites, that is done for whole country, where whole country is divided into 12 blocks. And out of the remote sensing technology in these satellites, they are actually mapping whole countries obvious geological potential, OGP. Okay, and they are also integrating sustainable development framework in mining. Okay, so that these mining, they become sustainable, they don't harm the environment and the people. So they are introducing star rating of mines. So there are 5-star, 4-star, 3-star ratings of mines, and very less mines are 5-star under this category. So that's the thing. And within 3 years, by 2019, they will be completing this particular mapping of the minerals out of the remote sensing technology from way above in the skies. They can actually map the whole area where these minerals can be found, or any kind of illegal activity is going on or not. So one more thing is MSS, Ministry of Mines, and Indian Bureau of Mines. Indian Bureau of Mines is working under the Ministry of Mines. So they are developing MSS. It is going to be a satellite based monitoring system. MSS is a monitoring system that is for the curbing instances of illegal mining activity. Okay, so through automatic remote sensing detection, this detection would be technology based, remote sensing based. And regarding this remote sensing technology, UPSC has asked a lot of questions in the past. Okay, so Geological Survey of India, the main survey regarding these mines and their minerals, working under the Ministry of Minerals and Mines, has signed MOU with National Remote Sensing Center. So GSI has signed MOU with NRSC, and now IBM is in the process of establishing a MTS. What is MTS? Mining Tenement System. What it is going to do? It is going to automate the whole process when the exploration starts in any mine and till the time it is closed. Okay, so the whole process would be automated with this MTS system. Okay, it's a kind of a total software system where the total technology would be working for the whole digitalization and automation of the processes, because these are very hectic process. Next, Prime Minister introduced the Ganga Jal project in the city of Agra, which is being developed as a tourist friendly smart city under the Amrut scheme. Okay, so Ganga Jal project was given to Agra by Prime Minister yesterday. Next, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare data is there, that they are developing the NCDC. They launched NCDC model for the cooperatives. You see, cooperative banks are there in the villages and small towns, and they give institutional credit to these farmers on very low interest rates, and also these are very helpful things for farmers. And now they are saying that these cooperatives are not up to the standard and they are not working as mainframe bank entities, so we need to convert them into modern banking units. So for that, the NCDC model is introduced, and now there is no minimum maximum limit of financial assistance under this NCDC model, and this is going to be National Cooperative Development Corporation. Okay, many employees would be skilled and trained under this NCDC framework to bring cooperatives to the modern banking level. Okay, so this training institute would be there, the NCCT, that is already there. The second governing council was going on for this NCCT. Okay, and they are actually going to convert these cooperative into modern banking units. And one objective is there, that Primary Agricultural Credit Cooperative Society, PACS. Okay, their computerization and their conversion into mainframe modern banking units is necessary, because these cooperatives are primary agricultural credit societies, and they are always mired with problems, less funds and all. So all these technological upgradations would be done for them, and all the help would be given. Okay, Next data is regarding the livestock, because you see livestock is an important part of agriculture only. So Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare take care of these issues. So now there is a problem in the equines, means the horses groups, horse, mules, donkeys and all, their groups is a specific group. So some diseases are specific to this particular group. You see there is a disease called glanders. You see in this picture, this is glanders. This is caused by a bacteria called Burkholderia melli. Okay, and it's a bacterium, and it causes a fatal disease, a fatal infection, where it is counted under a notifiable disease, okay, of equines only, horses, donkeys and mules, and they die because it creates huge problem in their bodies. The blood and all totally spoiled, and both these diseases are extremely dangerous for the livestock and their owners. They bring big losses. Now the detection of these diseases are very big concern. Now the NRTC, National Research Center on Equines, NRCE, they have developed a ELISA based kit. ELISA is a particular technique, okay, where that is called enzyme linked immune sorbent assay. Okay, the use of biotechnology is done in this particular kit. You hear about this ELISA test in various diseases like HIV, TB, because they give very specific testing. So ELISA based kits are introduced for the glanders and equine anemia. Okay, because these things are not very smoothly detected in these livestocks, and people don't want to spend much of the money on their livestocks, and also it is going to be a huge thing. And you see this bacteria is a very dangerous bacteria. It's a potential bioweapon. It can be used as a bioweapon. It can eliminate a big number of humans, and it has zoonotic potential, means it can spread to humans also. Next, NRCE has developed this, and it is the first ELISA based protein based kit that is nowhere available in the world. We are the first country who has introduced this. Okay, first it used to be the CFT test, but now it is the upgraded test and very accurate test it is going to give us. And it's a huge potential, and recombinant protein based ELISA is not available in any other country. So it will prove to be a milestone when we are going to eradicate the glanders from India at first. So that's the thing. And next disease is equine infectious anemia, second disease. Okay, EIA. It's a chronic, debilitating and persistent infectious disease of equines caused by retrovirus. So this EIA is anemia, blood loss, severe blood loss, and it is caused by a retrovirus, not by bacteria. Glanders is caused by bacteria. Okay, so it's again a notifiable disease, and NRC has also developed recombinant P26 protein based ELISA kit for this particular disease also. Okay, so that's the thing. So both these diseases are covered by NRCE, important institution of India, and that's all about it. Next is the 51st edition of No India program is going on. No India program is by the Ministry of External Affairs, and since 2004 this is the 51st edition. So average 3 editions come every year, and 2019 year is with the state of Gujarat, because every year they pick one state. The Ministry of External Affairs picks one state, and this time it is Gujarat. So the people age group of 18 to 30, they are coming to India, and mainly they are the Indian diaspora, Indian origin people. Okay, so this age group is very energetic group, and India wants to give them knowledge about India's culture, heritage, and all the professionalism, the business investment, all these things are introduced to them, so that they know more about their motherland, and they are very much interested in its progress. So this is a very important and unique program, 25-day orientation program this is. Okay, and since 2004 it is going on. Ministry of External Affairs manages this program with a particular state every time. Okay, next is Web Wonder Woman campaign. It is started by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Okay, it's an online campaign. The campaign aims to discover and celebrate the exceptional achievements of women, okay, who have been driving positive agendas of social change via social media. So maybe on Facebook, maybe on Twitter, maybe on WhatsApp. If some women who are Indian origin women or maybe Indian women, if they are running some positive agenda and they are bringing a lot of change in the society, then their entries are invited in this, and they will be eligible for the nomination and prize would be given. Okay, so this is going to be an online campaign totally. The voting and all everything would happen on Twitter on the online platform. Okay, so Web Wonder Woman, they are searching for it. Ministry of Women and Child Development. Ministries are very important. Next, try these MCQs, very specific MCQs, and certainly out of these daily MCQs you will find some questions in the prelims examination. That's my promise to you. So thanks a lot. Keep watching. Any kind of issue you face, you can message in the comment section. Thanks a lot.